Morning, guys. So it is the next day. We're down here with the precast, and I'm along the road here just off of 64. Got off at an exit ramp with a nice pull off here on the gravel. Everything stayed nice and tight on the way down, but they were having a little bit of crane issues this morning, so I pulled off here, and I think I'm gonna head on in. They do have a spot on the street where we can park close to the site, but they didn't want to jam it up too much. So it's about 9:30, so I think I'm gonna go pull on in there. I was trying to get a hold of one of the other guys that I know are on site there, but he wasn't getting back to me, so I think we're gonna go on in, see what we can find. So we need to take the last exit before the tunnel here, before you get into Norfolk. Like I said, they were having some crane trouble, so I sure am hoping it's resolved, because yeah, we need to keep moving, you know, but we will see what we can find. Oversized loads waiting to go through the tunnel. I still seen a lot of trucks sitting there ahead of me, so I could see them from down off the bridge. So yeah, not really a good sign, but hey, you know, we're gonna do what we gotta do. Nothing you can do about it. It's just I gotta get reloaded today, man. I don't want to get caught up in that snowstorm. That's for sure. Take 14th Street, and then there's apparently a place there where we can stage. I'm hoping the street isn't full, but it's pretty laid back here. I think we can kind of park wherever we need to. I don't know. Right over to your left here, guys. That's where the site is. Right to your left there. See the panels there? That's all panels like we're hauling there. Just one at a time, they set them up there. Oh, we gotta take 14th Street. Got some trucks over here to the right with loads on. More trucks over here. It don't look like they hardly got any unloaded, man. This is crazy. Wow. Not good. Not good at all. Not sure where to park. Looks like there's room for another one over there on the street where they told us to park to wait. So I'm gonna go over there. Looks like I fit there yet. Yep, we're gonna have to deal with it, man. There is trucks everywhere. There's like, I don't know, man, 10 trucks here right now. It is what it is. Guess I might as well eat my lunch because it's gonna be a while. I don't even know how many trucks they got unloaded. Or if they got any on. Well, I know they unloaded at least 2 because I seen them go this morning. The first 2 trucks, I can see on the paper who's hauling them, and I did see their 2 trucks go as I was sitting there this morning. So I know that they unloaded at least a couple of them, but yeah, like I said, guys, biggest thing is I just want to get reloaded. It don't look like the snow's going to be bad in Pittsburgh. Like down here, they're supposed to get a lot of snow, which is unusual. Usually, you know, I was afraid Pittsburgh's going to get a bunch, and that's where I need to go. But no, they're calling for like 6 to 8 inches down here in like Norfolk, Virginia, and Richmond, Virginia. It's supposed to be nasty. And back home, and like west of Lancaster County there, it's I guess it's coming in from the south, kind of. I don't know, because we're not supposed to get that much. So if I can get out of Virginia, get back up to my first stop is actually in Somerset. The plan's changed a little bit. I got a 2-stopper out of Culpeper. The first stop is in Somerset, and the second one is in Pittsburgh. So if I can get the biggest, you know, the goal is getting loaded today and getting out of Dodge as fast as possible. And then I'd have enough of time to drive to probably, I don't know, up off of 70 somewhere. And then I'd be good, because the storm's not really going to hit up there the way it looks. So even if I have to go a little bit over my logs to get away from the snow and get up to Bedford or Somerset, that's exactly what I'm going to do, man. You got to do what you got to do. So we'll see how all this goes. I mean, there's like 4 on this street. There was 2 over in the lot there, and there was like 3 or 4 of them under the overpass, like over there. You can't see them from here, but a lot of trucks waiting, guys. Let's see what happens. Well, guys, we got a problem. They're now saying that we can't unload today. Whatever it is, they got crane issues. What a pain, man. I'm waiting to hear back from Sam to see what we're gonna do. In the meantime, look at that. It's crazy to me how quiet it is under this bridge. That's 6 lanes of highway, and you can barely hear it. It's pretty amazing. Okay, guys, so this is where the site is. We got a couple trucks waiting over here, but the site is over there. You can see a crane, kind of see it, not really, but that's where the actual site is. And they're telling us that they can't unload us today. We didn't get any answers why. We don't even know why. We have just been notified that we can't get unloaded today. So I was just on the phone with Sam and told him, I said, hey, you need to talk to my buddy. He's the one that gave us these loads, and see what's going on, because they're calling for like 8 inches of snow here tomorrow. So see what happens. So I just went for a walk. I did not enter the job site because I didn't know if we're allowed to. I didn't really know, you know, what the deal is, and I didn't have my hard hat and my high vis on anyway. So yep, we got sidewalks and stuff around here. We can take a walk at least. It's like an abandoned ballpark or soccer field or something there. I'm gonna go over here and see if any of these guys are awake. It looked like most of them were sleeping. I'd like to talk to a few of them, see what they're doing at least. Gotta check out a couple of these trucks here at the front of the line. Pretty nice. Get a picture of them too. Look at them rigs. So as you guys know, there's a lot of really nice 359s from Lancaster County, and this is one of the many right here. What a beautiful truck, operated by Charter Transport. Got a little quick video here of it for you guys as we were lining up and waiting. All right, I guess we'll just hang out here until we get an answer. That's what we're being told. Guys are starting to head out and just go to truck stops for the night. Said he's gonna go find a truck stop, so yep. I don't know, man. It looks like we're gonna be here for the night. We're trying to get it to where guys can just go back. Well, maybe he's just gonna swing into that street. But they were trying to just get everybody back because of the snow coming, but it don't look like that's gonna happen. They think they're gonna be starting early tomorrow morning and staying on schedule, just a day behind, but like still get everything unloaded tomorrow before the snow. As you can see, there's a couple guys parked over there inside the fence. They'll be first tomorrow morning, so I guess we'll go back out to the truck. It sounds like they're gonna try to get an early start tomorrow morning once the crane's fixed. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna hang out for just a few minutes yet to make sure that I don't need to move over into the yard or something like that. I might call him and ask him if, you know, if I can do that. Like, hey, can I just park inside the fence, you know, just a safety thing, because we can't all park in there. There's still 1, 2, 3 here. There's 3 trucks over there. I don't know if you can really see them, but there's not room for everybody. So yeah, I don't know. Very frustrating. I seen on the news they're now calling for up to 12 to 16 inches here, starting tomorrow at about 11 o'clock. And I got like 8 trucks in front of me yet to unload. So I don't know, guys. We'll probably catch the beginning of the snowstorm, and then we got to go to Culpeper from here. So after that, we should be good. It's not going to do a whole lot, you know, from Culpeper to Pittsburgh and Somerset, where we got to go. So yeah, man, it's just frustrating. Messes up the whole week, you know. But as they say, that's trucking, right? That's trucking. And this is not common. This is kind of like that other mess that I had in Virginia. That was in Virginia too, like southeast. I was actually just north of here, and it was kind of the same thing where we had to wait so long for those bridge culverts. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but that was kind of the same situation. Like, they had, very unusual for that company that we haul for, but it happened, and now it's happening with these guys. And this is very uncommon here. I mean, these guys are very organized, but apparently it's the crane company. The crane company has been a mess. They've been breaking things, and just literally the mechanic that comes up to work on this crane here that we're trying to get fixed is coming up from North Carolina, which North Carolina is not that far from here. You know, we're in Norfolk, but it's like, really, is there no specialist or somebody that can, you know, crane specialist that can come out, or mechanic can come out and work on this thing? And apparently they blew some hydraulic lines earlier in the job, and some of these guys that have done multiple loads here are pretty frustrated right now, because this isn't the first day that they've been dealing with this crane company. So there again, it's not the company we're hauling for here, you know. They can't do anything about it. Their hands are tied. So like I always say, my famous words, it is what it is. We ended up coming here to Marco's Pizza. I was hoping to eat here because I walked about 20 minutes to get it, so it's kind of gonna get cold on the way back, but they don't have dine-in, so had pretty good reviews, so we'll see how it turns out. Some pizza and breadsticks for tonight. So we'll see how the pizza is. It's a pretty nice walk. A lot of homeless people and nice painting there. A lot of homeless people, and it smells like marijuana, but I'm almost there. A couple of streets yet, and try out this pizza and rest up for the night. Well, I guess I should have thought of everybody else, and we could have just had a pizza party with all of us drivers, but I don't know. It seems like everybody's just doing their own thing. It looks like these other two guys came over here now, dropped their trailers. I figured they were going to go out or something because they wanted to drop their trailers, but looks like they're all just sitting there. So looks like these side streets get pretty busy this time of the day. 664 gets all backed up, but we're almost there. That would be in the summertime and a little nicer. Might go tour the town a little more, but don't look like there's a whole lot to see. But yeah, we made it back here. Lots of traffic, man. Interstate gets backed up. Everybody cuts over these back streets to get to the interstate. Let's see how the pizza looks. Pizza and sweet tea, the norm. Coupon or something in there. Extra sweet tea, ooh. I'm not that big of a fan of the Pure Leaf extra sweet tea. It's too much, man. It's too sweet. I got some breadsticks. I know this is not the healthiest meal. I wasn't planning on eating pizza tonight. But man, there's not much here. Now, if you live in this area, or you know the area, you might have, you know, somewhere better I could have picked to eat, but I didn't have many options. I could have got Uber Eats, but I was like, let me just walk over there, get my exercise, walk my 3 miles, and, you know, that'll do me good. So I'm gonna ka-chow, and then I'm gonna crash, because I only slept 4 hours last night. We were at a friend's house hanging out last night, and you know, we left I got up at 1 this morning, so didn't get a whole lot of sleep. But yeah, hopefully we can get this figured out, guys. I know you can call me a wuss or whatever you want, you know, wanting to be out of here before the snow, but I don't like driving in the snow. Too much risk with the way people drive nowadays. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Good morning, guys. Looks like one of the guys is coming back to hook to his trailer. Some guys may have been going out for breakfast and stuff. These guys are still all parked over there. You probably can't really see that far, but it is, what is this, a Wednesday morning, and we're just waiting to hear updates. You know, it's about 7:30. I ordered coffee and donuts for everybody, so we'll see if anybody else wants some. I just ordered a bunch because I figured, well, I can just put on the group then, hey, coffee and donuts are here if anybody wants some, and they can walk over and get some. But anyway, yeah, we're just waiting. We're playing the waiting game. Got a good night's rest, man. I literally slept 12 hours without getting up. I mean, I woke up a few times stirring around, but I slept 12 hours. I don't know when the last time was that I literally slept for 12 hours. It's been a long time. I didn't even know I could do that anymore. I guess if you're tired enough, but yeah, we'll just keep waiting, and hopefully they'll start unloading soon. You know, this snow is supposed to roll in around 11, 12 o'clock. And I checked the weather again this morning. I called them for, it said 10 to 14. So, yep. See what happens here today, guys. We'll take it as it comes. All right, so I just got Uber Eats. Got a nice old box of Joe there, and some donuts. So, see if anybody shows up. I left the guys know. Looks like he's heading out. He might be going to get some breakfast or something. But we'll see if anybody shows up. For any, I put it on the group text. I said, I got coffee and donuts. I got enough to go around. If anybody wants some, just come on over to my truck. So it is 8:30 and we're still waiting. Haven't gotten any word yet, as a matter of fact. No updates yet. All right, so we had a good time together. A couple of guys came over. There was probably 6 or 7 of us there chilling, having coffee and donuts, and just talking about life and talking about trucking. So that was a good time. I did not film it. I didn't turn the cameras on, as a lot of guys from back home, I don't know, not everybody likes to be on camera, so I try to be respectful with that. And here's a picture of Lyndon's beautiful truck. So yeah, we had a good time. It is now 10:30. We're still waiting. I turned the truck up again, try to turn the truck on again, try to get some heat in here. We're still all here waiting, guys, as you've seen on the video. Got the guys coffee and donuts. A few of them came over for some. We were here chatting. There was about 6 of us here for about an hour just chatting. And everybody went back to their trucks now because our feet are cold and it's freezing out there. It's about 25 degrees and breezy. And the snow is about to fall. As we were sitting here waiting, I seen this beautiful truck coming in the street, and this is a guy from back home in Lancaster County, David Martin, and his beautiful 379. So it was really cool seeing him in the neighborhood. All right, so I got somebody stop by to see me. What's your name?
Mr. Mack.
Mr. Mack.
Yeah.
I'll put down his Instagram handle too. He's got a nice truck himself. So
thank you. Likewise.
You said you were rolling up by the interstate and you seen the truck sitting down here. Yeah.
Got a glimpse of it. I said the next day I was gonna come over here after I finished running my honeydews, just to come check out the nice rides and what I'm able to run into.
Well, I appreciate the support, man. I really do.
I enjoy the videos. Very motivation. You know, you can always learn. It's good people doing good things to kind of like share their experience of dealing with this industry. And hey, I enjoy the videos. I'm not just saying that because the Lord allowed us to meet today, which is great. I'm honored, but yeah.
I appreciate it, Mac. I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. So yeah, if you guys want to check out his Pete, you pull a reefer.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's got a nice Pete himself. So yep. I'll put down your Instagram handle if that's all right.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
People can check out your page. So.
Oh yeah.
Thanks again, man. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hey
guys, so here's a few pictures of Mac's rig, and I'm also going to put his Instagram handle, and in the description there's a link to his YouTube page. He does some YouTube videos too, so go check it out. All right, guys, so that was really cool meeting Mac. That was awesome, man. I appreciate the chats that we had, and just kind of talking about the industry, and man, good times. So no updates yet. We're not supposed to park here either, but at this point it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go across to the gas station here, get something. I got plenty of food, I think, but all these guys are still parked here. But I'm gonna go over to the gas station just to use the restroom. There's one not real far from here, but I have enough of liquid and I have enough of food, I think. So yeah, we're gonna get snowed in here the way it sounds. Got these guys parked over on this street. 3 of them down there. And then we got these 3 guys here, Tim and Chad and Lyndon, who dropped their trailers inside the fence there. Chad's got a little Honda generator there for the Kenworth and a heater in the bunk. That way he doesn't have to run the truck. This flat top, man, it's sure is a nice one. There's a Speedy Mart right here. Go see if they have restrooms I can use. I don't know if they got food in there or not. It does say deli, but I don't know if they actually have food in there or not. We'll see. Could go to church a while. The little Speedy Mart here did not have a restroom, so I know there's also a 7-Eleven down here, so we'll go check if they have one for us. Need a place to go to the bathroom, you know. Starting to snow, just light flurries. Looks like they got a nice painting in there in that building. Boys and Girls Club of Virginia. So I finally found a restroom. I bought a coffee and a bag of chips, and I went into the 7-Eleven and didn't see no public restroom. I asked one of the workers, I said, do you have a restroom I can use? I just need a restroom. You know, I'm stuck here for the night. Just need a restroom. I said, I'll buy something. So she takes me out back, and where it said employees only, and there was a restroom back there that she left me use. So thank you to her for that. And by the way, Mack, he offered to bring me some hot dinner if I need it tonight. So I appreciate it, man. We need more people like you in the industry. You know, so we had some good chats, and sure do appreciate that time getting to meet you and chat. So anyway, yeah, he said he'll bring me hot dinner if I get hungry tonight. It's coming down now, folks. It's coming down now. As of now, they sent us an update saying that they're planning on unloading us tomorrow morning. So, whatever, at this point, we're just, you know, getting jerked around more than anything. So, you just don't know. That's the biggest thing. Nice Kenworth over here, which one of my long-lost friends drives, but he's in Florida right now, which seems like a nice place to be. On the interstate there, you see a load going. He's gonna go get a motel room because he's in a day cab. So, but anyway, my friend Melvin, he's in Florida right now. He usually drives that truck, but can't say that I'm not jealous about that. But hey, I gotta get back into the truck, get this thing warmed up. My feet are really getting cold, more than anything right now. Yep, coming down heavy now. Okay guys, well, it's gonna keep making down very heavily, so back in the truck we go. I don't think I'll be stepping outside today again. It's only about 12:30, but it is supposed to snow like crazy. So, oh man, need to find a good good movie to watch or something like that. You know? Whew. It's cold, man. I gotta get this truck warmed up. It's cold! I'm fixing to watch a movie or something, you know? I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I know, I got my sweater on. Might look funny. I wish I could take a shower, but I'm kind of still bundled up back here because I didn't have the APU in the truck running while I was chatting with friends and went out to town again. I didn't have the APU running, so I'm letting everything warm up, you know, before I take my sweater and everything off. But looky out yonder, man. It is coming down. Snowing away now, man. We got a couple of inches on the ground here, so yep, it's making down now. I keep seeing plow trucks coming up on the interstate there. You can kind of watch traffic go by. There's definitely trucks on the road, but this time of the day it's usually all jammed up, coming by 664 here, so it's definitely people are staying off the roads for the most part, the way it looks. Morning. Well, it's now Thursday. Sun's actually coming up over there. Look at that. I don't think that's the total snowfall, but I don't know. We'll go check it out. It seems like there might be 8 inches there or something. I don't know, but everybody's still all camped out here. A couple of guys had left, went to motel rooms or truck stops, but most of us just stayed put, as I didn't know how the roads were going to be and all that. So I figured, well, the best thing to do is, you know, probably just stay right here. That way, if they would have called, you know, the crane would have been ready and they would have called somebody last night yet or yesterday afternoon, it's like then it would have been tricky to get here. So I figured the best thing is to stay put, but let's see what today brings. Go see what kind of snowfall we got here. Let's not fall when we get out. That can be a little tricky. There's your total snowfall, huh? About 8 inches probably. So there's what we got. I'm gonna start sweeping this snow off of here, get it all ready and cleaned up. So we'll see what today brings, guys. Start cleaning it up, sweeping it off. It's done snowing. Had the APU running all night. That kept me pretty toasty. The only thing is, even if you're a truck driver, you probably know this, but even if you have heat just in your sleeper, you know, I don't have curtains, so it still gets a little chilly. But the APU works nice. Alrighty, guys. Well, I got everything cleaned off. I'm gonna do my pre-trip, get the truck started, because we are heading back with the load. Crazy, they kept us here all this time. We should have done this from the start. Knock some of this ice off of here. I got most of the snow off. Check the oil, and my phone's ringing again. Check the oil there, nice and full. Get her cranked up. Let's see how cold this start is this morning. Should get some snow flying out of the stacks. We're gonna get moving here shortly. Alright guys, well, we are heading back with this load. Not great, you know, but what do you do, man? What do you do? So we're heading on back, getting ready to leave here. Do the backup test. Tug test. We're good to go. Did my pre-trip and everything. Got all the snow off of the truck and the trailer. I'm not even sure if this road has been plowed, to be honest with you. These streets don't get used anymore because this was all, I'm not sure if I told you guys about it, there used to be housing here. There's sidewalks here, power lines, and the Mr. Mack there, he had told me that there used to be housing here, so. But they're just pretty much abandoned streets at this point. So, let's head on back, guys. Get this piece off. So kind of a tough situation, you know. Sitting here all that time and not even getting unloaded, but you know, it kind of is what it is. I mean, I was talking to the guy behind me there in the 386. He's a retired police officer out of Baltimore, and he just started trucking. He's retired. He kind of does it, you know, just for something to do now. He's been doing it for a year or so. And this is one of the first loads he took in for a broker, and just, you know, got to deal with this. He's used to working for local people back in Maryland, but man, what a mess, guys, what a mess. But we'll be heading home now, so it was good chatting with him anyway. Really nice guy there in the Peterbilt 386. So we got a couple guys hooked into their trailers here. Get a shot of them as we're rolling by. I think they're getting their loads. Some of the guys had their straps off already, so now they got to get them strapped up again. Won't be clean now, guys. Oh, what a, yeah. You know, might still have to go get that load in Pittsburgh tomorrow. We'll see how everything turns out, but they're probably still going to want me to go get that load because I don't think it's been hauled yet. And I'm sure they're at Versatex, I'm sure they're not happy with me. Sure of that. Plow trucks lined up, cleaning off the road, 4 of them. But still, I don't think it's really icy out here. As you guys can see, they just got some slush there yet that they're cleaning off, so it's really not bad out here, guys. I don't know what the temperature is. I think it's close to 30 degrees. So, it's supposed to be pretty nice at home the way it looks. So as you guys can see, the farther I go here, the better the roads are. Not many people on the road, basically just seen a bunch of plow trucks clearing up the roads, and it was a really nice drive going out 64. It seemed like they were telling people to stay off the roads, and it seems like people listened pretty good. Everybody was staying out of the way of the plow trucks, and they were getting all the slush and everything cleared off, so they were doing a really good job down there getting everything cleaned up. So pretty easy travels getting out of Newport News, just dodging the four-wheelers and dodging the slow vehicles. Everybody was taking it easy, and I was hammering down since I was loaded and trying to get back to get this piece of precast off. I had to be back before 3 o'clock if I wanted to get this unloaded, and I need my trailer for the next day. Got another PA truck here. Drive in. I stopped at the Love's, got myself a coffee, had to use the restroom pretty bad. And one of the other guys over there, he needed fuel, so let's get moving, see if we can be back in time to get this unloaded. Yeah, they said if we're there by 3 p.m., they'll get us unloaded. So let's get her rolling. Well, guys, we're up on 95 now. We are almost in Dill City. And as you guys can see, no snow here. It looks like they definitely got a little bit or something, because you can tell the roads were treated, because they're, you know, you can see the treatment, it's all white. But yeah, man, not much on the road up here. It's a sunny day, it's a beautiful day, so quite different than it was down there. And at home they were calling for, like, I don't know, just a coating or an inch of snow today. So we'll see how it looks once we get home. Hopefully we get back in time to unload this piece, or we'll just leave it on the trailer and get back in the mix next week. I'm not sure what that all looks like. I need to call Sam again just to double check, because I guess he was going to look into it, like, you know, is it worth it for us to leave this on the trailer and get back into the mix? I think it's Tuesday or something, Monday or Tuesday, that they're going to try to have everything back up and running, and the snow will be melted probably by then, because it's supposed to get warm next week. I looked at the temperature down there, it's supposed to be like 55 by Tuesday. So snow will be gone, we'll be back to, you know, normal. So I got to double check with him once we get up the road a little farther, see if he still wants me to take this back or just leave it on the trailer, because going to Pittsburgh tomorrow, I can take the other flatbed, the piggyback flatbed, and yeah, I don't think we're going to be taking a load out at this point, because that all got canceled. So I could just take the other flatbed, unit 507, and grab that load of trim boards. So, yeah, I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. I don't know what all the other guys got in mind. I know that some of them, the day cab, the scenic ridge truck that was there at the Loves when I grabbed the coffee, he's just going to go drop his trailer and bring that piece down next week. There was one guy that had to get home Tuesday night. He dropped his trailer, and then his co-worker was going to bring it back. You know, they were going to unload his trailer, then he was going to unhook his trailer, back to that trailer, unload that, and then they were going to stack the trailers, because it was two guys from the same company. Well, now that's kind of a problem, you know. But when I left, he was still there. They were probably trying to decide, you know, decide what to do, because he was going to, like I said, he was going to bring his co-worker's trailer back after they unloaded it. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of a tough one there. Hopefully they get it figured out, or maybe they can just offload his piece there today so that he can bring both trailers back. I don't know. I don't know. We will see. Some of these way stations, right, guys are like, oh, some guys are like, just blow all the way stations, right? They never go into way stations. And if you have a dedicated route or you're local, you kind of know which scales they're going to bother you, or which you can just blow and they won't come after you. The thing I don't like about that Dill City scale right there, or whatever you call this, Dumfries, Virginia, what I really hate about that way station is, just now when I went past, there was like 4 cops in there, 4 state troopers in there, They're doing inspections. They have an SUV sitting at the Y, like where you come out of the inspection area to make sure that you're going across the scale and not, you know, to make sure you stop and all this. After you enter the weigh station, he's not chasing people. And then as you come out through, they had a guy on the side. And then when you go past that, there's also a little rest area there. They were harassing a truck driver over there. So it's like, I don't know, if you go in there, you're kind of just asking for trouble. Even though I'm not overweight, everything's good on the truck, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. But it's like, if you go in there, you're just saying, all right, here, get me, you know, or I'm here, you know. So once you enter the weigh station, it's like, well, if they want to get you, they got you then. But them coming after you and chasing you on a 6-lane highway with all this congestion and not much of a shoulder, you know, most times they won't. I've been told they don't actually allow the troopers to chase down trucks anymore that blow the weigh station, because one of the officers, an officer, I don't know how long ago this was, but he got killed from going after somebody here, pulled him over on a shoulder that's not wide enough, and you know, he had him pulled over there unsafely like they do most of the time, and somebody hit the trooper and killed him. So I don't know if that's even true. I don't know. All right. So anyway, people ask and you know, want to know about the weigh stations. That's, I don't know. You got to make your own decisions. You know, I'm not going to tell you to blow a weigh station or tell you to go in one. I'll give you advice, but you got to make your own decisions, because they might come after you and you got a ticket. Made it to the other side of the tunnels. It's got a tow truck pulled over the way it looks. They like to harass people here. DOT, that is. Look at that, big piles of salt. Ready for more winter weather, I guess. It's snowing now. Pre-treatment on the roads, so I figured they're definitely, you know, figuring on some snow. Here, holding a flatbed. I like it, it's a nice truck. Almost back in Lancaster County, guys. Seen another one of the guys, he was parked at the rest area on 95, probably getting something to eat. Bathroom, whatever. But oh yeah, I'm gonna get back. The temperature's pretty low and we don't have a wash bay, so that's kind of a struggle. But I do want to wash the truck off, get the soda off of the trailers. One of the biggest issues I have with having soda all over the truck, this might seem silly, but like the winches on the trailer really get hammered in this bad weather. They really do. Look at this nice Kenworth. But like, if you don't wash them, they get they get rusty pretty fast. So I try to just a quick rinse job, back it in the shop if the bay is empty, you know. So we'll get that taken care of once we get this piece unloaded here. Because I talked to Sam about letting this piece on the trailer and taking it down next week because we got 2 trailers, right? But he said nope. He said that piece is getting unloaded until we know for sure if we're getting paid for all of this nonsense. So he didn't want to hear it. Plus we need both trailers on Monday or Tuesday morning. So I gotta go to Pittsburgh tomorrow. I gotta take a load out Monday, bring a load back, and then Tuesday I'm doing local stuff. We're both hauling out of the lumber yard Tuesday, so we need both trailers anyway. But his biggest thing was like, hey, before we haul another load, you know, we're gonna make sure to see if they pay us good, or not pay us good, but take care of us while the truck was sitting for 2 whole days. So, one step at a time, you know. Gotta make sure we get paid before we do another one of these loads. Now, this is not normal for this company, like I've told you guys before. This is not a normal thing, so we'll see how they handle it. Noel's towing there with one of their many nice rigs. Just getting ready to turn in here and get this unloaded. Snowing away. It's snowing away. Getting ready to unload it here. I got all the straps off, so let's go see if they can get this unloaded yet today for us. It's actually my buddy in front of me that getting one of his trucks loaded up, and it's just crazy. Like, he's been communicating with, you know, his drivers that were down there with me, and yeah, it's like everybody says the same thing. Like, we all knew this was gonna happen, and some person in a corporate office wasn't smart enough to make the right decision to send everybody home, you know, way before the snow. But whatever, take it as it comes, you know. See, they're getting the last piece on him, so he's gonna pull front. We'll get this unloaded. Here we have another truck that he just picked that piece off of his truck because I guess this guy had gotten loaded to go down to Virginia and you know, decided to pick it back off because they probably won't be doing anything the rest of the week. So he basically loaded his piece, took it back off again. on back to the shop. Maybe get this equipment cleaned up a little bit. Get that road salt off of there. And we'll be ready for Pittsburgh in the morning. Now, this is just ridiculous. Look at this guy plowing blacktop. Like, what? I mean, what are you doing? Like, seriously, do we have to be plowing the road when there's nothing there? Oh, that's funny. And there's not really anything on the ground, a little dusting, and it's blowing some places, but it cracks me up, man. Plowing the blacktop. Okay, we made it back, and yeah, it's not too bad. Just got a lot of salt on the truck and the trailer, so turn the water a little bit warm and just rinse her off. Get it ready for another day. Alright guys, I got her rinsed off. Now it wasn't pleasant because it's too cold for this, but just a rinse, you know, and half of it was kind of freezing up right away, so I'll get it back into the shop. The bays are kind of full right now. Sam's almost done with the one machine in there, so hopefully I can get it back in after that, but I'm ready to go home and take a shower and all that stuff, so I'm gonna get out of here shortly, guys. Head on home to the fam. Hey guys, well, as you've seen, we got it rinsed off. Now look at this truck here. This, I think I've shown you this one before, but this guy is a father-in-law to the neighboring company here. Look at that, nice 386. I'm thinking we should interview him this summer sometime. I mean, he is parked here a lot. He hangs out here a good bit. You know, when he makes drops up here, he'll chill with his grandkids, I think, you know, for a night or whatever. So the truck's parked here sometimes for a day or two. So maybe I'll see if I can get an interview lined up with him. I don't have his contact or anything, but anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks for tagging along. It was a challenging one, but hey, it is what it is. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Mack. And I had a few other people reach out to me, a few of my followers on Instagram, reach out to me while we were there and just make sure we're all right, make sure we have water and everything. So, man, I appreciate that. A lot of good people still in the industry. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.